Welcome back. Now we have Monday night personals. We have two to do at the moment. We have one blaster and someone else has bought 5 loose hobby packs. So we'll get them done. Sebastian, how are you? That's okay. That's okay. We'll do yours in a hurry so you can go to bed. How much time do you have? I'm glad you're here so you can watch. Hopefully you got time to watch the whole opening of your blaster. Aaron, Dougal, how are you? Thanks for jumping in and grabbing the 5 loose hobby packs. Hopefully, I've picked some good ones out for you. I hope they are some ripper. 8-4. Oh, it's 9 o'clock here. I'll do we'll do Sebastian's personal first so he can go to bed. That is Sebastian's. And if anyone else, quickly, we'll just go over SA time. Okay. SA time. If anyone else wants to jump onto the personals, break 2421. There is 2 left. You can get yourself 5 starters or you can get yourself a retail box. If it's purchased and paid for on this while we are live, we will open it live for you while we're here. So we have this blaster to do and 5 loose hobby packs, and I hope they are awesome packs when we open them. We'll do Sebastian's now, and we'll see what we can hit for him. Good luck, Sebastian. Let's put it up on the screen. Let's do it. All right, that's it. So Monday night personals for Sebastian. Hope it's a ripper for you, mate. I hope so. Good luck. Let's see what kind of cards we can get for you. Let's hope I picked out a nice blaster for you. I know. Hopefully this one is awesome. These have been good. I know that much. I know that these blasters have been good. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. All right, there's 1, 2, there's that one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good luck. We'll do this one and see what kind of 2 cards are in here for you. Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah, they've been great. And I hope this blaster that I've picked for you is going to be great for you too. Okay, the first pink is a Jake Saligo, and behind that one is, let's see if you can guess that. It is Kai Lohman in Brisbane. Well done, Sebastian. There's 2 very nice pink dragon scales. No worries at all. You knew it. You knew it was fine. I'll save the good hits for you to the end. No worries at all. The 2 nice pink dragon scales. All right, let's see. No, we'll save this one. It's not numbered, but it's still a nice card. All right, you have a Bailey Scott luminous base. Anything box hits, I'll save for you to the end. So we'll save this one. This is a breakout of Jeremy Cameron and a Kai Lohman luminous base. An instant win. Oh, I would love to hit you an instant win. Wouldn't that be fantastic if we can get an instant win out of the Blasters? I would try my best for you. I'll do slow reveal. All right, we've got another card there we'll save, which is good. That's good. Good starts. Good starts. There's more personals. If anyone wants to jump on board, there is 5 starters and 1 retail box. This one is a Tyson Stengel footy heads. Thunderbolts of Blake Acres. Breakout, Sammy Durham. What a gun of a player. So that's a nice card for you, Sebastian. And a Logan McDonald. Boo the footy head. Boo, boo. You don't like him? You don't like him? Oh, you already have the Durham? Okay. Can you swap with any of your friends? All right, milestone. Tom Barras for the Eagles. Harrison Jones. Maybe you can swap with some of your friends for one that you don't have. Oh, another footy heads. He doesn't like these, but we have a Tuke Miller footy heads. I hope there's an instant win in here for you. I hope so. Toby Nankervis. Myriad will be very nice. A Myriad, Epic Gold. I've seen people hit Epic Golds. I've seen people hit golden tickets. Another footy heads. Flying Ryan, Liam Ryan. That's actually a nice looking card. I know you don't like the footy heads, but that's not bad. Joshua Shelley. You got 2 packs to go, then we'll show you these 2. No more footy heads. He doesn't want any more footy heads. Please, no more footy heads in the blaster, please. All right, we have a Thunderbolt, Carl Amon. Not numbered on that one. All right, last pack to go. Then I'll show you these 2 cards, and I hope they're good ones. Come on, please be something amazing. Let's get something amazing for Sebastian. We get you a milestone for the Bulldogs. That's not bad. Do you need that one, Adam Treloar? And Joy Newcomb. All right. We'll go with this one because it's not numbered. We have an epic red. You think you need it? Good. Good stuff. Tick it off your list. You got an epic red. So this is good. This is 1 in 18 packs. And now we hit it for you in 10. So an epic red going to you, Elijah Hollins. So that's a nice one. These are 1 in 18 packs. So not bad at all. And now this one, it's a Dragon Scales. It's numbered. It's a numbered Dragon Scales. It is Nick Voloston. So not a bad finish. Dragon Scales, Nick Voloston. You knew it. 400 as well, even number. So that's pretty cool to have an even number. 400 of 799. So that's not bad, I think. Two pinks, which we know, a numbered card, which is 1 in 18 packs, and an epic red, which is also 1 in 18 packs. I'll just leave these for you. So hopefully you're happy with that. Don't have that. You don't have that. I'll sleeve these for you. I'll pack them up and we'll get started. Oh, he's your friend's favorite player. That's good. Well done, Sebastian. That's awesome. I'll sleeve these for you and then we'll do the personal for Dougal and we'll see what kind of cards we can hit for him. Have to trade with him. Yeah, trade with him for sure. That's right. Why not? We'll see what kind of awesome cards we can hit for Dukes. He'll want it. Yeah. Why not trade with him? That's right. That's the fun about collecting. If you can swap with your friends, I think you've done pretty good. You should be happy with this. No golden ticket, unfortunately. No instant win, but to get two cards, which are 1 in 18 packs, and you got them in 10, not bad at all. Good boy. That's it. You're happy. That's awesome. Well done, buddy. All these cards will be sent to you. The purples are nice. They are. Kai Lohman and Jake Saliga, two very good young players. So if anyone else wants to get around on the personals, yeah, watch a bit. I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to pack this up so I don't confuse your stuff with other people's stuff. And yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it now. All right. We've got our label ready. There's your label. I'll pack them better before I send them to you, but for now, I'll just put them in this so we know they're yours. Well done, buddy. Thank you for jumping on in the Monday night personals. Your package is ready. We'll repackage it properly before we send it to you. But I know you enjoyed this one, so well done to you on that one. Now we're going to do the 5 loose packs for Dougal. We'll put his name on the screen so everyone knows what will be your next break. Give me 1 second. I'll answer that for you in a sec. I'll just put this on screen. Hopefully I got the right spelling. Dougal. Yep. All right. The next break, it's probably going to be either 2 boxes or I might do 4 boxes. It'll be boxes of hobby. I'm thinking maybe either another 2 boxer or maybe a 4 boxer. I'll have a think which way I go. Then there'll be another break later on in the week. I'll see. Maybe I skip that and we go straight to the big one. But there'll be a bigger break, which will be 6 boxes of hobby and 108 loose packs. That one's going to be awesome. I know it. Like if you go off last night's break where we hit 15 major hits Golden ticket, instant win. Paddy Cripps, Brownlow, 2 epic blacks. Last night's break, like, wow, it was just amazing what happened last night in the in that break. So we're going to do another one exactly the same as last night. I used to like Team Coach, but I like Footy Stars now for some reason. Footy Stars, because Footy Stars has the numbered cards, so a lot of people like it because they're numbered. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, last night's break was amazing. Like, it's just couldn't believe it what happened last night. So it was amazing. So we'll be doing another one exactly the same later on in the week. I don't know when I'm going to list it yet. I've got to see how I'm going for time, but um, it won't be listed. Nothing will be listed tonight. But I'm going to try and do a little break first, and if we can get that done, then we can do a bigger break and hope for the best in that one. See if we can hit another golden ticket from the loose packs because they've just been fantastic for us. So we'll do this. So we won't keep Dougal waiting. Thank you very much for jumping on board, Dougal. Much appreciated. Hopefully, I've picked some 5 good packs for you. Let's just hope they are rippers. That's what we want. We want some ripper cards for you. Let's start and see what we can get. Good luck to you. Good luck. I don't want this to be a thunderbolt. I don't want to see any thunderbolts in these 5. Carnival. That's not a bad start. That is not a bad start to get a carnival. Does it tell us the team? Oh, it tells us the team straight at the top. It is Tom de Koning. Really want to win a spot in the break from the giveaway. I've never won. You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance, Sebastian. Tom de Koning. Nice starts from the loose packs. Number 17. Number 17 on the Tom. But not. Oh, you've won a Space Jam pack, but not in a break. Okay. Well, hopefully you can win something. So not a bad start. Marcus Bontempelli, Luminous Base. Not bad. First start. We'll go this side. Not bad. Let's see what else we can get for you, Dougal. Good luck. I don't want this one to be a thunderbolt either. It is a thunderbolt. Okay. We can't do nothing about that, but this is Jordan Dawson. Can it be numbered at least? Whoa, it is numbered. It is number 3. I don't think I've hit a low number of these before. 2 numbered cards to start with from 2 packs. Oh, you go for the Blues. There you go. And now you got an 03 gold Thunderbolt. We'll take that one. 03 Jordan Dawson. Riley West. So we've got 2 Bulldogs Luminous. I'll try and get you more Carlton. What number is Jordan Dawson? I don't think he's 03. That used to be Darren Jarman's number, I think. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sebastian. All right, let's go and see what else we can get. So 2 numbered cards to start with. Well done. 2 Bulldogs Luminous Base. You can collect the set soon of them. Another Carnival. Oh, beauty. Another numbered card. 3 from 3. This one is Will Phillips. Well done, Dougal. 3 Ripper packs so far. Number 23 on the Will Phillips. Not bad at all. It's been good. Luke Nankervis. You don't know what you're going to get with these packs because, like, I'm sure Selectors empty boxes when they sent them, but they've been mixed around that many times before they sent them to us. So they're basically just been shuffled around. All right, what is this one? This one is a Thunderbolt Dylan Moore. Can we go 4 from 4 numbered? Please be numbered. It's not numbered, unfortunately. Not numbered on that one. But so far, good start. Nick Martin. Maybe give it a shot. Maybe I've got to see how many Blues packs I have left because I've got to save enough for the big break. So I've got to see. There might be one more. Taylor, how are you? How are you, mate? Nice warm up. Exactly. Nice warm up, Google. That's right. How you doing, Taylor? What do we have here? We've hit a predictor. We're gonna go 4 numbered hits out of 5 for Dougal. Let's get rid of all this stuff from the back. We don't want any of this stuff. Don't worry about that. See you later. Let's get rid of this stuff. Whoa. Go back in there. So Thunderbolt, Josh Kelly, Darcy Byrne-Jones, and now we're going to go 4 numbered cards out of 5 packs. Let's save some space. Is that enough for one card to go in there? There we go. All right, we've got the space ready. Who's going to be this predictor? No instant win, no golden ticket, unfortunately. It is a Coleman predictor. It's a good one too. Look, the Bombers lost, the Saints lost. You'll be all right. They'll bounce back. They'll bounce back for you. 100% they'll bounce back. This is a ripper Coleman predictor. It is a good chance, Coleman. Well done, Dougal. You're going to get yourself a GWS Giants Coleman predictor, and he's won it last year. Can he go back-to-back? Can Jesse Hogan go back-to-back and win it this year? This is number 60 of 60. Well done, Dougal. How awesome was that? 5 packs, and you get 4 numbered hits. You little ripper. Isn't that just fantastic? You left it to the last minute, well, not last minute, but you just bought them. You just bought them before, and you're like, yep, I'm going to give it a crack. You gave it a shot, and now you get 1, 2, 3, 4 numbered hits. That is awesome. You little beauty. That's what that is. You little ripper, you little ripper, you little beauty, and you little ripper. 5, bang. They could win. They could win it. Exactly. Jesse Hogan can definitely win the Coleman. This is from the personal. Well done, Dougal. I hope you're happy with that. I'll start sleeving these, and we'll see if anyone else wants to jump on board and do. Jack Higgins is second. Yeah, the Bombers will bounce back. I know they will. They've got Richmond at the G. This Dreamtime at the G. No worries, Sebastian. What's this? Jack Higgins kicked 5 goals, so that is awesome by him. How good are the personals being tonight? 4 numbered cards out of 5 packs. We can't ask for any more. No worries at all, Dougal. No worries at all, mate. This was awesome and a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Thank you for jumping on board. It's just been fantastic. We'll start sleeving these up. If anyone else wants to jump on board, we have for personals for tonight 5 starters, and you can get yourself a retail box. We'll do them live for you tonight if they're purchased while we are on stream. This is an awesome card. GWS Coleman predictor, very good chance, and it is platinum as well. So it's the top of the Colemans. Absolute fantastic from this personal. Let's just come up a bit. Well done, Dougal. Well done. How awesome was that? We'll go over here. If anyone wants to jump on here, we'll just give it a refresh. I'll continue packing these cards up. There is two left for tonight. 5 starters and a retail box. We'll go through some footy shortly. I'll just pack this up. that we don't confuse it to someone else's package. We don't want to do that. Let's print the label. Dougal, D-O-U-G-A. There we go. We've got your package ready. We'll repackage it later in a better way with top loaders and stuff. But for now, it's in your own package, so we don't confuse it with someone else's package. So, as I was saying, well done. Let's see you pull a Collingwood from Premiership Predictor will be very nice. We've got more stuff to open. We've got boxes. We've got loose packs. So we've got more stuff to open. The next one, I'm going to try and do a smaller break. I'll decide if it's going to be 2 boxes or 4 boxes. Most likely it'll be listed tomorrow at some stage. I don't know when, but depending on my timing. So that's what I'm thinking. But don't take that as 100% guaranteed. But that's what I'm thinking. List a smaller break tomorrow, and then see when we can do that, and then list a bigger break later on in the week, and see. Hopefully we can do that on Sunday if it sells out. But for tonight, we have a couple of personals left. We'll give it a refresh. There is 5 starters and a retail box. Oh, you've got every set of select for 2025? Really? That's awesome. Well done. Let's go and let's have a look at some AFL while we're here and while we're waiting. If anybody wants any personals in that time, we'll have a look at the scores. Well, the ladder. Let's look at the ladder. Yeah, why not? Let's see if I got any messages that I need to follow up on quickly. Just bear with me for a second. That's all good. That's all good. No, everything can wait. The ladder. We have the Pies with 8 wins. It is, Shawnee. It is. Like, I think I've hit 4 of them now. I've hit the 01. I hit one now. I hit one last night. I hit one for someone else in the personal at the a few weeks, like 3-4 weeks ago. Maybe 4 or 5 of them, and all platinums. And all this stuff I've received is all from random. Like, it's all random stuff. So you can't even. I can't even say that they've sent it all to one place. It's just all been random. It could be 6. It could be 6. I have to go through all my photos, but yeah, it could be 6. Did you were you live when we went live? Were you live at 8 o'clock when we did the break earlier? But yeah, as a ladder, while we wait for Shawnee, because there is delay. I think there's like 30-second delay by the time I say. Yeah, you saw the bond. You saw the bond. That was crazy, wasn't it? The bond jumper number. I couldn't believe it. That was awesome. Yeah, you know what? That's how it's been for me when I go in breaks. The ones I don't go to, the stuff gets hit for the cards I'm chasing, and then the ones I do go to, I don't seem to get much. But it's just, unfortunately, if I could see the packs beforehand, it's a different story. But we just don't know. We won't know until we rip open the plastic. We rip open the plastic and we find out what's in them. So that's the fun part. That's the fun part about opening packs, because you just don't know what you're going to get. So this is the ladder. You got the Pies, the Lions, the Gold Coast Suns, Hawthorn make up the top 4. I think these 4 teams will definitely make finals. The Bulldogs will make finals. They're gonna end up in the top 4. They're gonna push out Gold Coast, I reckon. So I'm gonna lock in Collingwood, Brisbane, Bulldogs as in the top 4. Then we've got Adelaide, Geelong, and Giants. I reckon the next spot in the top 4. So we're going to lock in Collingwood, Brisbane Bulldogs in the top 4. Then I think it'll be, I don't know, I just don't have the confidence in Gold Coast to lock them in at 4 spots in Collingwood, Brisbane Bulldogs. It'll be a Gold Coast or Hawthorn to make up the top 4. One of them will finish 4th. Bulldogs will be up there. And then the bottom 4, you've got Adelaide, Geelong, Giants. I wonder if any of the teams will miss out. If anyone's going to miss out, it's going to be the Giants. You can basically lock in the top 7 as guaranteed playing finals. Then you've got the Giants, 50-50. Then you've got Freo, Essendon, Carlton, Sydney, St Kilda, Melbourne, and Port Adelaide all knocking in on the door. They're all knocking down the door. I think we can cross out Port. Melbourne have been interesting. I think they got Sydney this week, or is that wrong? Let me check we got the right. Melbourne have, they got Sydney. Essendon have Richmond. So I reckon the top 7 are locked in. Eighth spot is up for grabs, and it's going to be between Freo, Essendon, Carlton, Sydney, St Kilda, and Melbourne. I'm going to safely say Essendon won't make it. Carlton won't make it. Sydney have problems. They won't make it. So it's probably going to be between Fremantle, St Kilda, and Melbourne and Giants. So that's that. Then we got Richmond with 3 wins. Not bad effort. People thought they won't win a game. North with 2 wins and a draw. And West Coast with 1 win. They got their first win. On the weekend against the Tigers. Against the Saints, sorry. Against the Saints. They got their first win. They were always going to win, I think, that one. And who else got the draw? Brisbane have a draw as well. So that's the ladder. And then the results from the weekend. I'll refresh this. All right. Well, we're going to... Oh, too many requests. Oh, I'm hacking the AFL. Apparently, I'm hacking the AFL site. I'm attempting to hack it. Oh. I don't know what's happening there. We cannot check the results. Maybe we can check it this way. Nope. Too many requests. I'm hacking the AFL site apparently. I don't know why we cannot check the results. That's strange. It must have Gimko security. The AFL website must have Gimko security. Well, the arrow's there. No, the arrow's gone. It was there. I think they might be doing updates. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to check the AFL scores. We can check the stats. Try flash score. Close it down again. Okay, let's close it down. Let's close all this. Too many requests. Let me try it on a different browser and see if it works. It doesn't even work on that browser. I don't know. Try flash score. Oh, flash score. Flash score. What's that? Let me look that up. Oh, live scores. Oh, yeah. I never knew about this. Taylor, you're a genius. I never knew about this. Oh, it's working. All right. Doesn't matter. Flash score. That's a good one. I didn't know. All right, but this is working, so that's good. We can check the scores. Opening round Thursday night saw the Giants in Darwin undefeated. They can't undefeated in Darwin. I'm pretty sure undefeated in Darwin. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Me too. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Taylor. Thank you. You're helping everyone. Flash score. There you go. If anyone wants to check scores on any sports, try Flash Score. Thank you to Taylor. Much appreciated. But Thursday night, May 15, we saw the Giants beat the Hawks by 8 points. What a game it was at Darwin. Do we want to check the stats? Yes, we do. We're going to go through. So, as I said, just if anyone wasn't just tuned in now, we're going to go through the AFL scores. Then, if no more personals are purchased by the time we finished the AFL scores, we will say good night. So we've got eight games to go through, or is it nine? 9 games to go through, and by the time we finish, if no more personals are purchased, we'll say good night. There's 2 more personals if anyone wants 5 starters and a retail box. So let's check the stats in this. Let's check the fantasy points. John Newcomb, disposals or goals. 4 goals to Ben Long. What about Ben King? 2 goals to Ben King, disposals. 36 for John Noble. Wow. The Suns are very good at that one. They really are. What about hit out? I always like to check the hit outs. 41 to Wits. Not bad effort. Does it say disposal efficiency or not? Clearances. 12 clearances. Tackles. 9 tackles for Matt Rowell. So Giants up. What about the Worm? It was a close game. Giants took like a 14-point lead at halftime. Hawthorn made a comeback. They hit the lead in the last quarter. Giants got a couple of goals. Hawks got a goal, and Giants took home the win by 8 points. So it could have gone either way this game, but well done to the Giants winning by 8 on that game. All right, the next one saw the Swannies take on the Blues at the SCG. The Worm. Blues in front at quarter time by 6. Half time, Blues still in front by 7. 3/4 time, the Blues are still in front by 5. Last quarter, the Blues faded away and the Swans put pedal to the metal and they went bang to 5 goals to 2 and they took home the victory by 16 points. So well done to the Swannies on that one. Fantasy points, Isaac Heaney, outstanding, 122, 2 goals, 3 goals to Kernell. Anyone kicked a lot of behinds? 5. So Heaney, 2 goals, 5. I don't know why I clicked the behinds, but I just did. And he kicked 2 goals, 5. He could have kicked 7 goals if he was accurate. 38 possessions for Heaney. Warner's 30. Chera 34. 7 tackles for Welsh. 7. Look at all the 7 tackles. Carlton put the pressure on, but they couldn't get the win. The hit-outs, 47 to 24. So Grundy won the hit-outs. And who got the clearances? Heaney and Grundy. Heaney was awesome. He was. Absolutely 3 votes for Heaney in that game. 100%. And the Swans win by 16. The next game, another close game, 10-point win. The Pies took on the Crows. The Pies took on the Crows and they win by 10. The Crows, Pies had the lead at quarter time. They had the lead at half time. They had the lead at every change. Bond does need to win a Brownlow, 100%. It was Crows hit the lead late in the 3rd quarter, but then the Pies put on a couple of late goals. They took the lead into 3/4 time. They put more goals in the last quarter. Adelaide was trying to come back, but there wasn't enough time on the board, and they ended up losing by 10 points. So not bad by the Pies, not bad by the Crows. Low-scoring game. Fantasy points, Jordan Dawson. Oh, Jordan Dawson, you legend. Probably another 3 votes going your way unless someone kicked a bag of goals. Darcy Fogarty with 4. 29 for Josh Dacos. 28 with Nick. Tackles. 9 for Ned Long. Dawson, 8 tackles. So 27 disposals. 8 tackles. That's huge. And clearances. Nick Dacos is the clearance king. He gets 7. Hit-outs, Riley O'Brien, he was better than Darcy Cameron, but the Pies still got the win. You do fantasy as well, do you? Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I stopped doing it because I don't have the time, but I used to play it. I used to play it, so it's good to check the fantasy points. So the Pies got the win by 10 points on that one. The next one was an absolute, what does Clarko say? Spanking. It was an absolute spanking. Similar to the Essendon Bulldogs game, but this one was Geelong versus the Pewa. It was like a repeat of the 2007 grand final. It was one-way traffic. If you have a look at the worm, actually it wasn't one-way traffic. It was only one-way traffic in the second half. At half time, it was only 9-point difference. And then in the second half, even late in the third quarter, it was still close. So it was late in the third quarter and it continued all the way to the fourth, where Geelong just went bang, bang. They kicked 7 goals in the last quarter to 1, and they took home the win by 76 points. I used to do Super Coach and I used to do AFL Dream Team, but now I don't. No worries, Sebastian. Good night, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's late one, but thanks for tuning in, mate. Much appreciated. And the Cats won by 76 points. 127 for Wines. Bailey Smith, another good game for him. Jeremy Cameron with 7 goals, 1. Jeremy Cameron, 7 goals, 1. How good's that? 32 for Rosie, 30 for Smith. 7 tackles for Olsen, 7 for Blitzavs. Visitini with 33 hitouts. And the Cats just too good. With did anyone get not bugger all disposals? Let's have a look. Josh Sin, zero disposals. He must have got injured. Cameron outscored Power by himself. Was it with the hitouts? Oh, the other game, yeah? Oh, this game. Oh, yeah, Cameron. Yeah, Cameron. That's right, with the goals. Exactly. 7 goals for Cameron. He outscored Port Adelaide. Yeah, that's right. Like one player for the Cats, he outscores the whole team at Power. Let me just check if anyone bought anything here. Nope. Okay. What a game by Jeremy Cameron. What a champion player he is. What an absolute champion player. So this was a spanking by 76 points at Adelaide Oval. I think they're going to have to make the call up on Ken and say, see you later, Ken. We're giving the reins to Josh Carr. So this one was unexpected win by the Dockers. It's getting late now. Jesus. Unexpected win by the Dockers, where everyone thought the Giants were going to win. It was one-sided traffic, and then the Giants made a comeback, but they were just always too far behind. At halftime, they were down by 11, not too bad. They were still in it early in the third, but by then it was just the Freo Dockers are saying, yep, we're going to blow you out of the water. We kicked 3 goals to 0 in the third. And then in the last quarter, they put on 5 goals, but Giants tried to come back, but there was no time at all. And the Dockers won by 34. In the end, the Dockers won by 34 points in this game. Shai Bolton, 119, 3 goals. Frederick with 3. Outscored by 4.3. Freo was amazing. Shai Bolton, he's a beast. He is 119 fantasy points, 3 goals, and 24 disposals. Hey, Paulie, how are you? How you doing? For the Hawks, the other break, I wouldn't be watching the replay if I was you. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry, but from what I can remember, it was an Essendon performance by the Hawks. Did you have Hawthorn? I'm guessing you had Hawthorn in the other break. It was an absolute Essendon performance. I'm very sorry um, about that. But we did hit a jumper number in that break, and we did hit 2 platinum Brownlows. Um, I will be listing another break, not tonight, most probably tomorrow at this stage. It'll be, yeah, so you had Hawthorn, yep. It'll be either 2 boxes, another 2 boxes, or maybe 4 boxes. And then later on in the week, I'm going to be listing a bigger break, which will be 6 boxes and 108 loose packs. So that'll be, now thanks for understanding. That'll be an awesome break. Hopefully we can get the same hits as we got last night. I'm not sure. Did you catch up on last night's break? Did you get a chance to tune in last night's break or nah? So this game, the Dockers were just too good by the Dockers. They won by 34 points. Sarong, 36 disposals, 8 tackles by Fonty Callahan. So the Giants put the pressure on. The hitouts, neck and neck, Luke Jackson versus Briggs. Clearances, 8 to Sarong, 7 to Jackson. But the Dockers were just too strong with this one, and they won by 34. This one, I don't even want to talk about this one, but I'll do it. I will do it just to be very fair. This was Bulldogs versus themselves. That's what this break was. There's no team here. There's no team at the bottom. It was Western Bulldogs versus themselves. Within 10 minutes of this game, I knew it was going to end up like this. What happened, Chaz? Yes, the golden tickets. Yes, it was. I couldn't believe last night's break. I really couldn't believe it. 15, I think I counted 15 box case hits, whatever you want to call them. So 15 major hits in an equivalent of 12 boxes. Instant win, golden ticket, paddock rips, showed his face, epic black. It had everything last night's break. It was just one of those breaks. We had a high. We set the bar. We set the bar high at the starts. Then we dropped during the break. We dropped like everyone was falling asleep. Even the break packs were falling asleep. And then towards the end we took off. It'd be hard to let go of a mate. Yes. um, so this game here, and we did some NBA today. That was awesome. So I haven't opened the NBA before, so that was a good learning for me. I had fun opening the NBA, so I'm going to do more NBA. And the Zach Merritt golden ticket, that's going to be hard. I've packed it. I packed it today, so I know 100% nothing's going to happen to it. It doesn't end up in my collection now. I would never do that. But the Zach Merritt golden tickets, I packed it up and I sent her the tracking. So that's going to leave tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be a nice package for with all those cards. But with this game, what happened to the Bombers is they didn't turn up. Taylor, they just did not turn up. They didn't know there was a game on Saturday night. They weren't aware. They must have gone to the MCG or maybe they went to Windy Hill. I don't know, but the Bulldogs kicked 7 goals in the first quarter, 3 goals in the second, 5 goals in the third, and 3 goals in the last. Bombers did not even try. I'm not even going to go through what they kicked because it was an effort. It was a lack of effort, no effort for the Bombers. The stats is going to be all Bulldogs on this one. Maybe Dersma and Martin. Yes, as I was right, Dersma and Martin showed their faces, and that's about it. 154 for Bailey Dale, correct. 49 possessions for Bailey Dale. 4 goals for West. 49 for Dale. We just let him run riot. We just let him run riot. We said basically the Bulldogs played against themselves. That's what happened there. The tackles, 6 for Setterfield. So not many tackles in this match. Everyone was pretty low on the tackles. Nate Caddy, not one tackle by Caddy. Yeah, see, everyone knows I wouldn't. Everyone knows I wouldn't. Hit outs. Todd Goldstein, he tried. Todd Goldstein, for his age, we love you, mate. You try every week. You're trying your hardest. Like, you're not the number one ruckman at the Bombers, but you are now. But going into the season, you were just meant to coach the ruckman and teach them their roles. That's what we brought you in for. But now you're number one ruckman for the Bombers, and we appreciate all your efforts playing for the Bombers. But the Bulldogs, too good. They played against themselves and they won by 91 points. The Bont was good. He was. He gets lost over here because of Bailey Dale, but the Bont was good. There he is. 2 goals as well for the Bont. He's always good, the Bont. So 91 points, absolute spanking by the Bulldogs to the Bombers. Hopefully they can put a better effort next week against the Tigers. What have we got left? We've got 3 games left. Then we'll wrap it up. If there's no personals purchased, we'll wrap it up. We've got the Tigers versus the Kangas, the Lions versus the Demons, and an upset, and the Eagles versus the Saints, also an upset. Sorry, Taylor, but we will have to go through that game. I'm sorry. This one was who wanted the win the most. This is what this game had in it. Who wanted it the most? North Melbourne wanted it in the first quarter, up by 23 points. Then in the second quarter, Richmond wanted it. They came back. They were down by 5. In the third quarter, they both wanted it. This is the premiership quarter. It's the premiership quarter in the third quarter. The Roos up by 5. So both teams scored exactly the same amount in the third quarter after halftime. Then in the last quarter, the Tigers hit the lead. Early in the last quarter, they hit the lead. But they couldn't keep it. They couldn't hold the lead. They just couldn't. The Kangas kicked 2 goals, and it was enough. Oh, it dropped out. Okay, don't know what happened, but you're back. That's good. That's good. Did you hear me say I'll be listing another break? Maybe tomorrow it'll be either 2-boxer or 4-boxer, and then later on in the week we'll list a bigger break. I'm not sure if you heard that, but that's what I said. And then the Roos, they got the win by 4 points. So well done to Kangaroos. 4-point win. Let's see. I'm guessing the stats were 50-50. Riley West was awesome with 4 goals. He was. North great again, back-to-back weeks. Yeah, that's right. North Melbourne are going somewhere. Like, they're not going to win many games this year, but they are going somewhere. Tristan Cherry, the ruckman, 155 fantasy points. Toby, this was a ruck battle. Cherry versus Ned Curvis. Who was the goal kickers? 4 for Zerha, 3 for Campbell. McIntosh with 2. 30 for Taranto. So nobody got over 30 except for Taranto. Perfect, poorly perfect. Tackles. 13 tackles for Toby. 12 for Cherry. This was a ruck battle. The ruckman, not only are they getting the hit outs, but they are tackling. Jack Ross, this was a tackling game. Look at this. Look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, all with 10 tackles or more. Sheasel, 10. Wardlaw, 10. Wow. Does it tell us the total tackles? It does not tell us the total. Anyone with 0? Yes. Hardman and Dersma. Dersma may have got injured, I think, or maybe he was a sub. Cherry is one of the best ruckmen. He is. He definitely is. The hitouts. Let's have a look. 51 hitouts to 47. That is 98 hitouts in a game of footy. So not only are the ruckmen tackling, they're also hitting out, and Cherry's getting 11 clearances. So he's getting 12 tackles for Cherry. Well, 51 hitouts, but then to go with 11 clearances. That is so good. That is unbelievable by a ruckman. Do you want to play for the Bombers? And the Kangas won by 4. So what a game that was. Good game by the looks of the stats. So It would have been a good game. I didn't watch it on replay or anything, but I will be watching the mini now that I've seen this. An upset. That's a lot of stop-start. It is. It is a lot of stop-start in a tight footy. 100% it is. 100%. That's an awesome. Like I'll be watching the mini of that game, the North versus the Tigers. Yeah, everybody wants him in their team. Everybody wants Cherry. He's a gun. Underrated. Like because he plays for North Melbourne, he doesn't get the talk about him as much as he should. Now the Lions versus the Demons. This was an upset. Like at the Gabba, the travelling Melbourne travelled to the Gabba and they win by 11. Brisbane's going to be threatening for finals, even a premiership, and they lost at the Gabba. So in the first quarter, Lions were in front by 17. Then they're in front at halftime. They're in front by halftime by 13. They're in front in the third quarter, the premiership quarter. They're still in front by 14. In the last quarter, Demons kicked 4 goals to 1. You can see by the worm, it was a landslide. Midway through the last quarter, Brisbane, I don't know if they got injured or if they stopped or they went home or there was something in their drink. Nam always win. It's Melbourne who loses. Finally, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, that's a good. Yes, that's right. Nam always win. So yes, this is why it wasn't an upset. As said by Paulie Dangerously, Nam do not lose. Melbourne lose. So Nam, if you want to remain undefeated, Melbourne. If you want to remain undefeated, you have to change your name to Nam. That is a good one. You tipped the D's to win, and they delivered. Well done, Taylor. That's a tick for you. Well done. So this one, at midway through the last quarter, Lions went to sleep, and Melbourne put on 4 goals. They got the win by 11 points. So well done to the Demons. The statistics, Maxi Gorn, Ruckman, Zorko, goal kickers, 4 goals to Malcolm. Well done, Malcolm. Your career looked finished at one stage. Actually, you know what? It does, Paulie Dangerously. It does. Now that you've brought it up, it's so true. I completely forgot that Nam always win. But you're spot on about that. They always do. that is a good pickup by you, but it does happen. So Malcolm, well done. Darcy Gardner with 4, Logan Morris with 3, Pickett with 2. 4 behinds for Pickett. So 2 goals, 4. Come on, Pickett. You could have kicked 6 goals. Petrarca with 31, Neil with 30, Ashcroft. I thought Oliver apparently did all right. Like I didn't watch this game, but the commentator, the in the footy shows, they said he did all right. Tackles. So low tackle match, only 5. Come on, you've got to watch the North Melbourne versus Richmond game to check out all the tackles on that game. Lift your game, Brisbane, Melbourne in tackles, hit outs, 46-15. Wow, that was a destruction. Maxi Gorn, what a beast! What an absolute beast! Clearances, Petrarca with 9. He's getting prime possession by Gorney, and he's getting 9 clearances. The Saints game is next. It is. Sorry, Taylor, you can probably leave the stream now, but we're going to talk about the Saints game. I'm sorry. So, yeah, so as I said, the Demons got Nam got the win by 11 points at the Gabba. Now, the final game of the round, open space game. Yes, it was an open space game. The Brisbane versus Nam. It was a lot of open space. And that's what happened in that one. And now this one, Eagles versus Saints. Sorry, Taylor. You have to face your fears. I did. I faced my fears when we talked about the Essendon Bulldogs. So let's talk about this, see what happened. At quarter time, the Eagles were up by 12. Saints were still in it. At half time, it was still a 50-50 match, 47-28. So Eagles kicked an extra goal. They kicked 3-2. In the third quarter, the premiership quarter, this is what it's known as. The Eagles went further in front, and they were up by 28 points. 2 goals to Saints compared to 5. But you can still come back from this because there's still 30 minutes of football. But it was a shootout in the last quarter. An absolute shootout. West Coast still winless. Oh, God. Shit. Oh, Paulie with the jokes. Absolute comedian you are, Paulie. I love it. Absolute comedian. You got to have fun. And it was an absolute. It was a shootout in the last quarter. 6 goals to versus 6 goals 2. So it was a 28. Was it 28 points? It was 28 points. Exactly the same margin at three-quarter time to was at full time. Eagles and Saints. Nobody wanted to win this game more than the Eagles. They kicked 6. Saints kicked 6. It's just a home and away game. So finals. If you can make the finals, Taylor, and that's what it's about. It's about getting enough wins during the year. It's getting enough wins during the year so you can play finals. Each week, every team is gonna win or lose some. No, mate. What you name St Kilda? It's St Kilda. St Kilda. Kilda. Is that what you're trying to say? A Kilda? It's still St Kilda. It doesn't matter what you name St Kilda, it's still St Kilda. It's a good one, Paulie. But yeah, it's just about getting enough wins during the season to make finals. You guys have what? How many wins do you have? I think you got 4 or 5. You got 4 wins, so it's you got to start putting the wins together now, like the Bombers, to try and get about 12 or 13. If you can pick up another eight wins over the next rounds towards the end of the season, you should make finals. That's what it's about. Unfortunately, the Eagles were probably always going to win. They had a bit more fight in this game with the passing of Selwood, which is very, very sad news to hear, and we feel sorry for him, his family. But this game, the Eagles won. They got their first win. It's taking them, 10 rounds in to get their first win. Walter, let's have a look at the stats. Rowan Marshall, outstanding effort, 158. Jack Sinclair, 139. Jack Steele, Brody Howe, very good. Goals. Jack Higgins, 5 goals. He is a fantastic player, Jack Higgins. He kicks 5 goals, and Saints out of 12, 5 out of 12. Not much happening there. 38. Look at the disposals. Sinclair, Wanganeen, Marshall, McRae, Wilkie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you had plenty of the ball. I didn't see the game. Did you butcher it? Like, did they turn it over? Yes. Sincere condolences. Absolute spot on, Paulie dangerously. Sincere condolences to the Selwood family. It's so sad, not good at all. They are like the heart of the football. That's the Selwood family is a very important name in the football with how much the brothers have done for the game. Like it's just so sad. We kept turning it over. Yes, that's what I can tell from here. Having plenty of the ball, but leading your top 5 players leading disposals, and you lost by 28. It shows to me that you turned it over. What else? Tackles. Look at this, 14 tackles. That's got to be the leading tackle for the round. 14 for Jack Steele. What a player! Absolute amazing. 14 tackles, hitouts, 40 to 30. Marshall's a beast. Clearances, 8 to McRae, 6 to Sinclair. You won the clearances, 8, 6, 5, 5, 5. You won all the clearances. But what happened when you went forward? Did West Coast must have flooded or something? Did they? Did they push all their numbers back and it was hard, or you just couldn't hit a target? I'm going to have to watch the mini of this to see what happened. To see what happened here, but the Eagles were too good by 28. It looks like, from what I can see, the Saints turned the ball over. They didn't have targets up forward. Higgins was a sole ranger by himself. What a gun of a player, kicking 5 goals. But well done to the Eagles. They get their first win. Sorry for the St. Kildas. And the Eagles' pressure was too much. Yes, I can see that. So well done to the Eagles. Let's check some of the stats. I'm curious to see some of the stats here. What do we have here? Fantasy points. Bailey Smith, Gawn, Whitfield, Dawson, Dunkley. The goal kickers. I want to see this. Ben King with 29. Higgins with 28. Like a small forward with 28 goals. And his team has 4 wins for the year and he's got 28 goals. What a player. Cameron, he kicked 7. He's right up there now. He's got 27. You will bounce back. When's your birthday, Taylor? Hogan with 26. Fogarty, Elliott, Gunston, Larkey, Thilthorpe, Tracy, Kernell. Kernell's up there again. Anyone here can win it. I'm going to stop at Kernell. Anyone from 1 to 11 can win the Coleman. Gunston with 23 goals. That is like, how's he kick 23? Like at one stage I thought he was going to retire, and then he's like, how old is he? He's born in 91. What's that make him? 91. So it's probably what, 20? It's only 24. No, he's older than that. He's 33. He's 30. Yeah, he's 33. He's 33 years old. I thought he was going to retire, and he's leading the Hawks goal kicking. What a player. He went to Brisbane, didn't he, at some stage? Trips, Higgins in second row. Higgins, crikey, Higgins in second row. Exactly right. How is Higgins second? Like, what a good small forward. This Sunday, well, happy birthday for Sunday, Taylor, unless I speak to you sooner. I hope it's a good one for you. Has Gunston missed a few games this year, has he? So 33-year-old, and he's kicked 23 goals out of the leading 29. What a good effort. I wonder if it tells us how many games he's played this year. It doesn't say. A total, maybe. No. That's career. What a good player. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 2, 3. He missed round 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 goals. Oh, he kicked 6 against Power. He kicked 4. Not kicking. No, Lions for the. Oh, what's this? He's missed heaps. Lions for a year. Oh, yeah. So he played Lions. He went for Lions for 1 year. No goals. Not kicking straight. Oh, he's missed. Oh, behind. Okay, got ya. Behinds. Yes. So he hasn't been kicking straight. Does it tell us? It should say the behinds. They don't want to tell us the behinds. So he's missed it quite a bit this year, and he's still got 23 goals for 33-year-old. What a outstanding performance by. Does it tells us here? Actually, I'm an idiot. 12 behinds, 23 goals, and 12 behinds. Well, if he converted 5 of them, even 6, he'll be first. Jesse Hogan is the one, and Darcy Fogarty, they don't miss. 18 behinds for Georgiadis. Motorbike Man, 15. Elliott 50. Elliott 23 goals, 15. Oh, wow. So he's had 38 shots on goal. Look at the small forwards. You got Higgins, Elliott, both up there in the goal kicking. They're 13 behind, 15 behinds for Elliott. 18 for George. 18. Georgiades 21 goals at 18. He doesn't know how to. He knows how to kick, and he doesn't know how to kick. Like even if he converted 10 of them, he'll be leading the Coleman. Mitchy boy, learn how to kick. Like you got 21 goals, which is outstanding. But even you take 10 from the 18, you're on 31. You'll be leading. So that's the Coleman. Very interesting stats there that we noticed. What else is happening here in the stats? So the round 10 highs, 158 fantasy points for Marshall, 7 goals for Cameron, and Bailey Dale 49. Disposals average, Tom Green, and Nick Haynes 85 marks for the year. Benny King still has a free hit against the Bombers, yeah? Is that what you're saying? Against the Bombers? I know you're right about that. He still has a extra game against the Bombers, which he'll probably kick 10. Let's check the Brownlow. If no more purchases on personals, we're going to wrap it up after we finish this here predictor. Let's have a look who's. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Paulie. I do love your jokes. I'm a bit slow to understand them sometimes, but tonight you've been on fire, Paulie. You've been absolutely on fire with your comedy jokes. Now, this is the Brownlow predictor according to the AFL. I haven't watched enough games this year to know if this is accurate, but they reckon Jordan Dawson is on 14. They reckon the Ruckman Maxi Gawn is on 14, and they also reckon Lockie Neal is going for his third Brownlow on 13. Bailey Smith, that is correct. He'll be on 13. Zach Merritt on 12. I don't know about that. Essendon have won 5 games. He's been off in the past 3 or 4 games, so that could be about right. Rosie, Nick Dacos on 10. So it's open range, this Brownlow this year. It's going to be open. You've got Dawson, Gawn, Neal, Smith, Merritt, Rosie, Brayshaw, Nick Dacos, Libba, Hugh McLuggage, you won't do anything. Sarong, Cherry, Cripper, they're all up there. Tom Green. Who's going to take home the Brownlow? After round 10, it is, I would say, neck and neck. Jordan Dawson, Maxi Gawn, they reckon are leading. So they're playing for nothing that game, and King 6 behind. Watch the Sun set him up for the Coleman and the Bombers triple. That is actually spot on. That's what Hawks did to Fev. Was that in 90? Oh, that's when Fev was on 99. That's right. So what was it? Buddy kicked 100 that game, didn't he? And Fev was on 99, and Clarko put everyone. Clarko sent everyone back to him. Was it Clarko? I think was coaching, and he sent all the Hawks players to go on Fev because he didn't want Fev to kick his 100th. But honestly, how good would that have been if Buddy kicked his? I was actually at that game. I remember it. I was actually at that game. Roughhead went back. Yeah, so it was hard for Fev. Like it would have been good if they let him kick his 100. Because that night you would have seen 2 players kick 100 goals. You were there too. There you go. It was it was a good game. Like going back a few years now, was it 2007 or 2008? Can't remember exactly, but it was around that time. It was actually, I think it was a high scoring match as well. But it would have been good if they let him kick it. So then 2 players kicked their 100th on the day. But it didn't happen. We can't go back in time. And it's something to talk about now. Like even after 15, 16 what is it, 18 years, we're still talking about it. Oh, wait. Best year ever. That's when you won the flag. Unexpectedly, you won the flag against the Cats. Nobody thought you're winning that grand final. Let's check that grand final out because Geelong kicked a lot of behinds. So you won by 10 goals in that game against Fev versus Buddy. Let's check this. Okay, let's check this grand final out. So 100,000 attended. Nobody thought you'd win. At quarter time, known as an international Jew Day. Is that for Stuart Jew? He was a beast in that game. So at quarter time, the Cats were up by one. Even at halftime, 48-51, Hawks take the lead. Geelong would have been nervous at halftime when Hawthorn hit the lead. They would have been nervous. They're like, "What the hell?" They go, "We're meant to smack them. We're meant to spank them. We're meant to spank them." And they've hit the lead at halftime. They would have been nervous. So then that showed. They kicked actually. Look at the second quarter. They kicked 9 behinds. So they weren't even nervous in the second quarter, kicking 1-9, 1-9 to 3-1. Best 5 minutes of footy he's ever played in the third. Yeah, he tore him up in that third. He absolutely tore him up. I'm not allowed to put highlights on, otherwise I'll get in trouble, like I did last time. But he did tore him up. And in the third quarter, the Cats kicked 3 goals, 6. Three goals, so they kicked 9 behinds in the second, and 6 behinds in the third. And the Hawks goes, "You kick behinds, we're going to kick goals, and you guys kick 6 goals, 2." And then it's what is it? It's a 17-point lead at 3-quarter time. And in the last quarter, they kicked 2 goals, 5 to 4 goals, 2, and you win by what is it? 26 points. 26-point win. Luke Hodge, a North medalist. Norm Smith voting tally. So Gary Ablett was second with 11 votes. Hodge had 15. Brad Saw 5. When Cam Mooney missed at halftime siren from 2 meters out, when you yeah, that's right. The siren went and he missed it. Can't believe he missed it from so close as well. Like, what was he thinking? Like, how do you miss a goal from that close out? Like, was he trying to? He was trying to kick the shit out of it. What a list! And that was Crawford's last game. That was the game where he goes, That's what we're talking about." And they didn't even rush half of them. They changed the rules after. Oh, you rushed half. Oh, you didn't even rush half of them. You didn't even rush them. There was just inaccurate kicking. Goal scorers: Stuart Dew was 2, Rioli 2, Franklin Ruffhead, Williams. That was what was his name? Williams. It's here somewhere. Mark Williams. He was actually a good player for you guys, Mark Williams. He played 4 games for the Bombers. I don't know why, but he kicked 240 goals in 111 games. That was actually pretty good. He was leading the Coleman at one stage. I remember him. He missed some softers that day, but kicked one big one, 50 meters on the boundary. Yeah, so he missed. So he kicked. He kicked. Oh, he kicked one from the boundary. Did he? Mooney, did he? That's Mooney. How many did he even kick that game? Does it even say? I kicked 2 goals, Mooney. Oh, really? His son. So Mark Williams' son, is he going to go for Hawks father-son rule since he played 111 for the Hawks? Oh, he played. Oh, so he was leading Hawthorn goal kick in 2005, 2006, and in 2008 he wins the flag. VFL in 2001. He was a really good player. I do remember him. He was actually a really good player, Mark Williams. Ah, interesting. That'd be good. If he's got the skill like his father, well, look out. And then you've got the list of players you've got now. Even you're actually building something special, the Hawks. So we'll get rid of that. We'll give this a refresh. There's no more personals purchased. He's highly rated. Oh, look out, Paulie. Look out for the Hawks in the upcoming years. You'll make finals this year. Let's have a look. I forgot where you are on the ladder. Yeah, you've got quite a few wins on the board. So you've got 7 wins on the board, and your next matches. Let's see who you got left. You got Brisbane at the G. You win that, so that gives you 8 wins. Pies, 50-50 match. I'll probably go. Yeah, I reckon you'll beat them. So that's 9. The Bulldogs. This is going to be a good match at Marvel. I think the Bulldogs are probably too strong at Marvel, so you'll lose that. You'll beat Adelaide in Launceston, so that's 10 wins. You'll have a rest. You'll come back. You'll beat North. That's 11. You'll beat the Saints. That's 12. Can you beat the Dockers and Optus? I want to say yes. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then Brisbane. So you could finish on 16 to 18 wins for the year, which if you win that many, you're definitely going to finish top 4 as long as your team can stay fit and healthy. I reckon you'll be definitely top 4. You got pretty good run leading into the later part of the year. So look out for the Hawks. And they pick up in a few years or maybe next year, Mark Williams' son. They're building something special. All right, we'll give this one last refresh. If there's no more personals purchased, we'll wrap it up. All right, we'll close this. So we'll go back here. All right, thank you for everyone tuning in tonight. That was fun. It was a lot of fun going through the NBA. Then we did the AFL break, and now we've done some personals where we hit for Dougal. We hit 4 numbered hits out of 5 packs for him. Sebastian got around in the personals as well, so that was fun. I'll just double check that no more purchases on personals. And if there's no more purchases, we're going to wrap it up in 20, 30 seconds. Yep, there's no more personals purchased. Thank you, Paulie, for chatting in the chat. Taylor, Sebastian, who else was here for the personals? Shawnee, Dougal, who else was in the chat for the personals? And I think that's it. Sorry if I missed you, if you're chatting. Really appreciate everyone getting involved in the breaks, the personals, and everything. So please check out the other breaks that are on Gimko. They're over here. There's NRL that might be sold out now. It had one left when I updated the list. NHL 16. I think that's going to say 12 when people buy their spots from the prizes. So that's going to get done soon. Look out for AFL breaks and NBA, and there's plenty happening on Gimko. So thank you, everyone. Let's check out the trading hours. So that's the shop trading hours. That's the Facebook group for Gimko. Join this group if you want to stay up to date with what's happening in terms of breaks, trade days, organized play at the shop, and so on and so on. The latest products landing in the shop. So join this to see all that information. That's the shop. That's the hours. Check it out. So thanks for everyone for getting involved. Really appreciate it. Love your support, and have a good night for now. And I'll see you on the next one. The Gimko social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord. Trading cards, collectibles, box breaks, organized play, all at the Gimko Hobby Shop. For now, you all have a good night, and I'll see you soon.